From the beautiful mountains of Orem, Utah, game number 3 of bracket play here inside the booth from Utah Valley University. I'm Mike Goodkind. To my right is Garrett Thompson, GT. We call him GT. He does a great job. GT, first 2 games today, packed with action, a lot of offense, but on one end of the ball here.
Absolutely. Maple Mountain ran away with it around the second, third inning against Murray earlier today, and we saw the Salem Hills Skyhawks beat the Box Elder Bees earlier. Both Salem Hills and Maple Mountain favorites going into those games, and now we have the 1-seeded Brighton Bengals going against the 8-seeded Cyprus Pirates.
And we are all set for the first pitch here. And GT, those 2 teams that won the first 2 games will face off tomorrow. The losers of those games will face off tomorrow as well, as the first pitch is underway here from Utah Valley University. And there's a strike. And an early 0-2 count. On the hill is Mr. Beams for Cyprus. And next pitch, a little low. Nice job by Johnson staying in front.
Case Beams, a junior for this Brighton squad. Incredible season so far. 24-3 overall, 20-1 in region play. They are first and 16th in the state of Utah.
Cameron Rondon up to the plate for Cyprus. And the 2-2. That one swung on, drilled in the left field. That'll drop for a base hit. Cameron Rondon, a leadoff single. And Cyprus in business here early. GT, great day of baseball, though. I think we saw this. The first 2 games, both teams kind of, it was a long first inning of those first 2 games. And then as the game progressed and picked up, seemed to have decent pace to it.
Yeah. But both teams last game kind of got off to a solid start. I mean, 3-3 by the top of the second. But, yeah, like I said earlier, after a while, Salem Hills was able to run away with it, and they did not look back.
Cody Densley up to the plate now. And the 1-0, that one low. Make it a 3-0. Oh, that's a strike on the outside corner. I thought they caught me with a ball there, GT. Our home ump kind of delayed there. So a 2-1. And that one low and away. Cody Densley, a junior right fielder, 6'2". And the pitch, that one swung on, hit to short. Could be 2. There's 1, and there's 2. A 6-4-3 double play. And the catalyst was Saba at short. Nice play.
Densley, tough ground out there, but currently averaging 352 with 20 RBIs on the season.
And out to the plate is Aiden Atelasano. Atelasano, kind of a rough spot here. All right, being the guy to lead it to follow up a double play, but it's a beautiful 6-4-3.
Yeah, executed perfectly by Brighton. And like you said, kind of a tough spot here with no one on and 2 outs for the Cyprus Pirates.
Beams 12 pitches into this game. And here we go. There's a strike.
Vitalasano, a senior for this Cyprus squad.
And the 1-2, swing and a miss, that'll do it. Beams, just one hit in the inning and gets him out of trouble here with no runners left on. We will take a break, no score, bottom second up after this. Well, we're back here. 5A bracket play, my good kind. Garrett Thompson, GT, quick first inning, quick first top half of the inning.
Yeah, great 6-4-3 double play. And, the Brighton Bengals are up to bat right now. Jack Saba leading off. Jack leads the team in stolen bases at 18 on the season.
Jack Saba, 18. Who is this?
Very impressive.
Who is this guy?
Just a junior for this Brighton squad.
As he lines that one in a right center field, that's going to be trouble. He's going to go for second. He's there. The question is, will he turn for 3? No. Stand-up double for Jack Saba. This guy, Jose Canseco, with 18 stolen bases. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Putting up
the 40-40 club. He's on the way.
Yeah. Putting up Jackie numbers there.
Putting up Jackie numbers.
Yeah.
They got Jackie retired out there in right field. I did not know if colleges do that, but I guess Utah Valley does.
Yeah.
Is the 42 out there in right field?
I do, yeah.
Got a Jackie retired out there. So runner on second. And first pitch of this AB lined into center field. Ovison there for the play. Saba will tag, and he will easily make it to third. And it is a F8 for Ellis.
Saba, quite the base runner. Also leads the team in hits, 36. So great leadoff guy for sure. Leading in hits and stolen bases. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that.
Guys, Canseco.
It's Canseco.
What's his BA, GT? I'm actually just really curious about that. Mr. Saba. Oh, my God. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. 667. Guy's hitting 667.
Well, this year it looks like
447, rather.
Yeah, 400 this year.
What was that before? I think,
Yeah, I think that took an
I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah.
All right, 400 still pretty solid. Now to the plate is Brown as he fouls that one back.
Riley Brown, another junior here.
Riley Brown. Kendrick the pitch. That one swung on it, drilled into center field. Ovison is there. The runner will tag. Saba score easily. And Kendrick pitching a solid half of the inning here, but just got himself in trouble with that double. Other than that, it's been a solid inning with 2 down. 2 outs here. Bases are cleared.
Braxton Biesinger.
And Biesinger's up to the plate.
First senior at bat so far.
And there's a strike to Biesinger.
Yeah, this Brighton team is solid. Definitely a tough team to beat. Only 3 losses on the year. 1 loss in region play. And they are the favorites heading into this bracket tournament.
And that pitch slowing away. Yeah, GT. Now, the winner of this game, I do believe, will play the winner of the following game.
That's correct.
Tomorrow, yeah. And tomorrow's elimination day. That one swung on and drilled into center field. And that is a single for Biesinger. So Braxton Biesinger on first. And with 2 down here. By the way, the scoreboard, it's my fault. I'm going to be honest, okay? I'm not hitting the scoreboard left and right. I'm not. And GT, it's tough. I'm trying to call the game. I'm also doing the scoreboard here. Man of many talents,
Oh, yeah. Understandable.
I'm trying.
You got to multitask in this job.
Got to multitask.
And it's difficult sometimes.
Peter Goodkind should be watching from home. I believe he's watching. Is David still watching? Has he been watching all day out in SoCal?
I texted him after the last game. Didn't get a hold of him. But, yeah, he might be.
Probably enjoying himself, hanging out with the dog.
Hanging out with the pups, man.
Hanging out with the pup? Okay. As
Got a runner on first. Cooper Scott up at bat.
Cooper Scott, a junior. And 327 batting average on the season and just 104 at-bats. 30 hits and 34 runs scored. Five homers on the season.
5 homers on the season.
A 1-2, that one low and away.
Cooper's sitting on a 2-2 count right now. Hoping to advance a runner here and keep things going for the Bengals.
Cooper swings and drills that one to center field. That'll drop for a base hit. And Biesinger will stop at second.
Guess I kind of spoke that one into existence.
You
there.
really did, you too. What's going on with you tonight, huh? You're good, man. Couple things now you've spoken into existence for the last 3 games.
Magic touch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's Easton Fry up to the plate.
So many great hitters on this Brighton squad. Going to be a tough game for the Pirates, but they got Gabe Kendrick on the mound, and he's been playing pretty solid so far.
Gabe Kendrick, I couldn't hit him. That's tough guy to hit.
Out of the question for both of us.
No, we're out. Look at that. Look at that fastball. It got to be 85 at least. Right down the pipe. They call him that. And give it to him.
Did not give that one to him.
Oh, wow.
Got the first one, though. 1-1.
He throws heat, this guy.
Wish we had him on the gun.
Yeah, I know. I wish we had a gun, man. And that one drilled into center field. It's going to be a tough play. It's got length to it. That one is back, and it's off the wall. And that's another base hit. As Biesinger and Scott both score, and it's a stand-up triple for Easton Fry. Thought it was out of here, GT.
I thought it was too. He got a hold of that one. Yeah, stand-up triple. We saw 2 of those last game.
We did. We saw 2 of those last games.
From DeGraff and Reed and Holman, I believe, or Gallman.
Number 35, Cooper Johnson.
Cooper Johnson up to the plate now.
So bottom of the first, and Brighton's already got 3 runs on the board. No surprises there, though.
No. First pitch to Johnson, low and away. GT on the call right over today. Did I not say we're going to have at least one Johnson on one of these teams?
Yes, we did. Johnston and Johnson.
We've had a few now. We had a stun, but here's a stun. Oh, foul back.
As a Thompson, I like to see it. The SON suffix.
Yeah, so it's nice.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
You like it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty common last name. Yours, on the other hand, you're the only good kind I know.
There's a few of us. Terry Goodkind.
Terry Goodkind.
Yeah, Terry Goodkind. Great author. Sci-fi author.
Sci-fi author. Oh.
Not sure if I got to be related in some way.
Yeah, you might be. Yeah, you might be.
Not many of us. Summer here in Utah heating up, GT, again today. We started the day, cloudy skies, raining. Oh, that one drilled into right. Could drop. It's got some oomph to it, but no. Densely's there to make the play, and that'll do it for the inning. We'll talk about the weather when we return, though, won't we?
Absolutely.
1 runner stranded, 3 runs scored, and 4 hits in the inning. Great game so far, 3-0. Brighton lead. Bengals on top. Stay tuned. Back on the show, Garrett Thompson here, Mike Goodkind. Garrett, now you say you don't believe in Sasquatch, huh? You're out on Sasquatch.
I do not.
Yeah.
Do not.
No way?
Not a believer in Bigfoot.
Come on, man.
I mean, present me with some solid scientific evidence, and I might change my tone. But
you know what? Wow.
Sometimes you just believe, though. Sometimes you just believe.
Got to believe, man. If you saw Squatch, what would you do?
Oh, give it some beef jerky.
Come on, at least. Some Jack Links.
They're not a
sponsor, I gotta
Don't mess with Sasquatch. But if you're going to, you got to have some beef jerky. That's the rule.
That one popped up in a right. Gonna be a tough play, but tracked down by Ellis and Kendrick with an F7. A lot of smells around this ballpark, GT. You got some whiffs of,
some
concessions
food
out here. Pretty good.
Yeah, some food going on.
I'm not going to lie. Vince Francis is making that Crustable look delicious over there.
Oh, yeah.
He really is. You know, he knows how to make a Crustable look good.
It's one of those things that, we ate when we were kids, but it's still just incredible now.
I don't even know the last time I've had one.
Yeah.
They're delicious, though.
I was working for the men's basketball team at the U. We always had them in the fridge.
Oh, really?
Clutch, yes.
Isn't it just a peanut butter and jelly?
Just peanut butter and jelly. Strawberry or grape jelly. They got some other flavors, too.
And I'm sure basketball players love that, huh?
We always had to have Gatorade, water, of course, and then a sweet and salty snack on the sideline. So usually Welch's fruit snacks, maybe some Cheez-Its or Goldfish. And those were our options.
Anderson chops that one right to Beams, and he will run to first for the second out of the inning. So GT, what is with the PB&J craze?
Since about 100 years ago?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure athletes love it.
It's a good source of protein.
Yeah. Is it really?
Cheap? Oh, yeah.
How much protein we talking?
Good vegetarian source of protein for sure.
Really? Should I pack some tomorrow for us? Or?
I wouldn't mind.
I might pack a PB&J
I love
for you.
peanut butter. Oh, yeah.
I might do that for you.
Remember those peanut puffs I got the other day? Might bring some of those.
Oh, yeah. I don't mind those.
Those peanut puffs
I wasn't
pretty
a huge fan, but they were all right.
Very popular in the Mediterranean. Couldn't find them in Greece, though. But, yes, peanut butter puffs.
Where are they from again? Aren't they Israeli?
Yeah, those ones were the Israeli ones, but they have them all over the Mediterranean and the Balkans. Bosnia, Samir,
yeah,
they got peanut butter puffs there.
I got to try a peanut butter puff.
Yeah.
Ovison goes down swinging. That'll do it for the inning. Quick one, and Brighton's back up to the plate for the bottom of the second. We'll have it for you. We'll also have some information on peanut puffs when we come back here with KSL Sports. Stay tuned. Keep it locked right here. We're definitely live. We are on the show. We're back. Thank you for joining us here with KSL Sports. I'm Mike Goodkind. That is Garrett Thompson, the big man, 6'7". I feel like calling the big man. You're like
6'8". You got to get that one right.
6'8". I give you the 8. You're not LeBron. That one, Miles Layton drives one to right center field. That's going to be trouble. Layton's headed for second. Will he go to third? He'll be stopped there. Miles Layton on second with a stand-up double, and I question, could he have made it to third with a triple?
Would have been cutting it close.
Would have been cutting it close.
That's a solid double there for Miles Layton. Another junior on this squad.
Gabe Kendrick, 25 pitches into the game on this next pitch, and he will pitch to the number 9 hitter, Cody Smith.
Miles is a pitcher for this squad.
There's a strike. Brighton's good, GT.
Cyprus is also a very, very formidable team, but it is going to be tough to beat this Brighton squad in this tournament.
Loaded.
They are loaded.
Of the first two teams that we saw, that one ripped in the left, and out of reach. And that'll be extra bases. Off the wall it goes, and in to score is Layton. It's a stand-up double for Cody Smith. And the lead is now enhanced to 4. Four nothing Brighton lead, GT. Here's Jack Saba now as we've batted around the order. The leadoff hitter up to the plate.
And it looks like the infield crew and head coach for Cyprus, Nuho Kraja, coming up to the mound.
And Beams is going to step off of the hill.
Kendrick stepping off the hill.
Kendrick stepping off the hill, and into the game is going to be Easton Seeley. So Kendrick's going to come off. Seeley will come in. We got a pitching change. When we come back, we'll have it for you. Stay tuned. Back to the broadcast. Mike Goodkind, big man Garrett Thompson here joining you. And I guess we're joining you. You're joining us here inside of Utah Valley University, inside of the ballpark. And it's been a pitching change. Mr. Easton Seeley is into the game after Kendrick had a pretty decent outing, but just caught some tough breaks here in the first 2 innings.
Tough breaks. I thought he was throwing some pretty good pitches. Not a ton of balls, but Brighton's got great hitters.
They really do.
So nothing against Gabe Kendrick as a pitcher. He's been pitching solid most of the season. But now they're going to give Easton Seeley a shot on the mound here.
And Saba fouls that one back.
Hopefully he can change things up for him.
Saba 1 for 1. Leadoff man.
And one of the fastest base runners we've seen today.
Yeah, he's quick. He's quick. Faster than Bonnet is the question. We don't know. That one lined up the middle. Saba, could he beat it? What a beautiful play. And he does. Beats the glove of Rendon. But what an effort from Rendon there at short. Sliding play is a really tough play to make, GT.
Yeah, no, great play by the shortstop, Cameron Rendon. But, tough to beat him at first.
So, Brighton here in the bottom of the second. We're talking 2 on, no out. They've already scored a run in the inning, and where's the damage going to stop?
Yeah. 4-0 so far.
And that pitch inside for a strike. This is Bubba Ellis up to the plate. Ellis lines one left. That'll go foul. So Seeley ahead in the count. Can he get his first out of the inning here? And that's going to be a little outside, so ball.
So first name Jonathan, but goes by Bubba?
Yeah.
There we go.
Jonathan Bubba Seeley.
Or Ellis, rather.
Bubba Crosby. Do you know who Bubba Crosby is?
I do not.
I think he played for the New York Yankees at some point. Why don't you look it up?
I will.
I'm almost positive right now. Bubba Crosby played for the Yankees.
And while we were talking about that, Saba stole another base.
Saba did steal another base. Saba's to second.
Stolen base leader for this Brighton team. So now runners on second and third, Mike. No outs still here at the bottom of the second.
And that one chopped to first. A routine play, but a run scores. Densely, a nice little play, flipped it to Seeley. But you are not going to get Smith, Cody Smith, as he crosses home plate. So another run on the board, make it 5-0 for Brighton. And now this is the third straight game where we're kind of seeing this domination.
Yeah.
Again, first game was Maple Mountain. Right now it's Brighton.
And we got Riley Brown up to bat for the Bengals. Yeah, the top seeds in this tournament, they are showing us why they're seeded so highly. No surprises here, no upsets.
Nope.
They are just taking care of business.
Pitch to Riley Brown is inside. It's a new ball. The last game, man. Just that one.
Oh,
Lined in the left field. That'll drop for a base hit, and that will score Saba. So another ribby in the inning. And this time it's Riley Brown.
Number 13, Bryce Biesinger.
But last game, the Salem Hills Skyhawks just absolutely dominated that game as well. Another game, an eight-run win, and then the game prior to that was at 7 or 8.
Have to double check that, but I believe it was 8.
Yeah. 2 games here, and Brighton here up 6-0 early.
Yeah, we'll double check that score for you at home. But now we got Brax Biesinger up to bat right now. Currently 1 for 1 on the game.
He bunts. Throwing a first in time. Nice scoop by Densley at first, and a nice play by Seeley. But nonetheless, Riley Brown moves to second, and a runner in scoring again for the Bengals.
Number 23, Cooper Scott.
Got 2 down here. Cooper Scott will come up to the plate.
Not sure if that was a sack bunt to get Riley Brown to second.
I feel like it was.
It might, yeah.
Bring up Cooper Scott. Maybe he can put a ball in play here and score the run.
Yeah. I mean, he had a chance, though.
To the hot corner it goes. Throwing a first. Wow. Oh, he got him.
Oh.
What a throw.
Close.
By Talisano, and they're going to say he's out. Questionable call. Nonetheless, some damage done in the second, though. 3 runs And a big hit inning for the Brighton Bengals. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back. Top 3 up after this. Oh, welcome back into Utah Valley University. Top of the 3rd inning underway here. And Dutch Visser up to the plate for Cyprus. And swing and a miss. Early 0-2, or rather 1-1.
Dutch, a senior left fielder and pitcher for this Pirate squad.
And swing and a miss. 1-2 count.
What a name, too, Dutch.
That's a great name, man. Hey, you know what's crazy? Look at the pitch count for Beams, man. Only got 25 pitches.
Yeah, just pitched his 26th.
And make it a strikeout through 2 1/3. So 26 pitches through 2 1/3. This guy's impressive.
Helping to put his team far ahead about halfway through this game. Not even.
Yeah. As Densley is up to the bag here. Up to the dish, rather. What am I saying, bag here?
The plate. Good old home plate.
And the pitch is going to be a little outside, 2-0 early. And Beams deals. There's a little off-movement pitch. It's going to be a strike.
Brody, a 6'4", 205-pound sophomore.
And, wow, another strike on the inside corner. You know, what I think Beams does such a good job is, GT, is switching up off speed to his fastball to his pitches with movement, right? Look at that. That one lined up the middle. As I'm not sure if Densley heard me, but it seems like he did. He's on first with a single.
Good contact there by Densley. Yeah, Mike. Gavin Neal comes up to the plate for what I believe is his first at-bat. The Cyprus Pirates swept several teams this year. Hunter, West Jordan, Kearns, Taylorsville, and Granger, all consecutive sweeps, by the way.
Impressive.
Yeah, very impressive, and a lot of those were big wins. 25-0 win against Hunter.
25-0.
25-0, 25 runs.
Imagine calling that one, GT.
That would be nuts.
We'd have a lot of conversations.
We would.
We'd be talking about Yanni and our Uncrustables and Vince eating an Uncrustable. We'd be all over the place.
All over the place.
We really would be.
But no, the team is good. 16-2 in region play.
And he got him looking. Beams his second K of the inning. And that one a backwards one as Neal goes down looking. You get it. You got why I said backwards one, GT?
What was that?
You get why I said backwards one?
I did not.
Okay, a backwards K means you were looking.
Okay, gotcha.
Caught looking, yeah?
Caught looking, okay.
Yeah, it was a little reference. You know,
there you go.
For the real baseball fans out there.
For the real ones.
Not sure how many viewers we got watching right now. I'm sure Vince will give us a number, but appreciate you guys tuning in with us. As Brighton is up 6-0 here in the top of the third inning. And it's been a great showing for them here in this tournament. And that one, check swing, foul back for Rendon.
Beams has only allowed 2 hits so far in this game.
Weather today has been all over the place.
Yeah.
We woke up this morning. We drove here, GT, pouring rain. And now we're kind of starting to see it clear up. Or it was, and now it's kind of back to being cloudy again. That one fell back and might have hit your car, but it's nonetheless. Right.
Hope not.
I hope not, too, but we're talking a 1-2 here, and it could have hit somebody.
I'll always run that risk. It looked like it hit the overhang there.
Overhang,
the
okay.
awning. Yeah.
Okay. But weather has been spotty, but what a beautiful weekend, and what a beautiful strikeout as Rendon goes down looking that time. Beams three batters, 3 strikeouts, 4 in the inning actually batter-wise. Brilliant performance for him in that inning. Just over 30 pitches in this one. We'll be back. Bottom 3 up next. We are back from Utah Valley U. Michael Goodkind, Garrett Thompson on the call. And wow, first pitch of the inning, it's going to be a HBP. Hit by pitch. And he will take his base. So Easton Fry is going to be on first. And Sealy, tough way to start that inning.
Yeah, not a good start.
Cooper
For the
Johnson
pitcher.
now to the plate. And Sealy deals. Oh, wow, that's up and in 2. That hit him 2. And that goes past Anderson, and Fry will advance to second.
Didn't quite hit him, but came very close.
Came very close.
Yeah, Easton Sealy, not a great start for the junior pitcher. See if he can get a couple strikes going here.
And that one fouled right side. So a 1-1. Shilly checks the runner, deals, and that'll be outside. And the 2-1. And make it 3-1.
Been throwing high and low. Past few pitches here.
Sealy looks in, he deals, and that's foul back. So a full count. Oh, I hope somebody's good there. That one sounded pretty resounding of a noise. It was loud.
That's the sound of a baseball landing on a corrugated metal roof.
That's what that is.
So
that's a tough sound.
That is quite a sound.
And the payoff to Johnson. Got him swinging. So Johnson goes down swinging. And to K, and the first out of the inning for Brighton. Miles Layton now to the plate. Again, the weather's been very spotty here, GT, up and down, and you expected a hot summer here in Utah?
Yeah, I think we're going to get a pretty hot summer.
As Layton lines one to center field, and that should score the run, and it will. As Fry comes around home plate, he will score, and it's now a 7-run ball game. JT, go on, though, about your weather conversation.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying, as Miles Layton hit that line drive single and got an RBI. Yeah, it's going to be pretty hot, pretty sunny.
It's going to be toasty here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
as Cody Smith steps up to the plate. And the first pitch, that one driven to center field. Ovis in there, makes the play. Second out of the inning.
Two down here. Bottom of the third. Jack Saba.
And we are back around in the top of the order, GT.
Top of the order, going through a full batting rotation.
Yeah, Jack Saba up to the dish here. He's 2 for 2 today. Really fast on that base path, and he nearly gets hit. He is crowding that plate, though, GT, isn't he?
He is, absolutely.
He's getting up in it. I just sneezed pretty good there, GT. That was tough.
I thought you concealed it pretty well.
Did I? I hope the viewers didn't hear. That one popped up to right field. Densely tries to track it down, and it drops for a base hit. Saba rounding second. He's headed for third. Layton headed for home. He will score. Oh, is this an inside the park home run? Saba heads for home plate. Oh,
it is.
He scores. Saba, an inside the Parker. A 2-run homer. And like we said, he is quick on that base path, GT.
What a swing and a hit by Jack Saba. First inside the park home run on the day for us.
Wow, he's fast, man.
He's turned on the jets and was moving.
So 360 feet around the diamond, and he made that look easy.
He really did.
He just ran a little over a football field, and probably about, 20 seconds?
Yeah. Could have been less. I wish we were timing him, but
Wow. That was unbelievable.
He is quick around the bases, and certainly a favorable hit to deep right. And the right fielder, Cody Densley, had a chance to make that play, but tough play.
It was a tough play to make.
Ball kind of dropped on him and rolled back towards the wall. So, yeah, just a great hit by Saba. And, yeah, we got our first inside the park home run of the day.
And you look at that scoreboard, 3 runs in the first, 3 second, 3 third. Sealy will stay in the ball game here. But what a series of events, GT.
Incredible. And to get an RBI with it, too.
You get an RBI with it. You do, because you scored.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 RBIs, yeah.
Yeah, 2 RBIs.
Yeah, 2 RBIs, yeah. He himself scored, and then the had a runner on second.
Yeah. Bubba Ellis up to the plate now for Brighton. And that pitch is going to be inside.
Cyprus in trouble here. One more run, and they are not going to have another crack at this one.
What I'm excited for, though, GT, is, we're seeing the matchups tomorrow. The first 3 teams have pretty much dominated their games. So you look at tomorrow as a day where, hey, these teams are going to face off against each other. These games are going to be really good.
They are going to be incredible.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the Maple Mountain Salem Hills game. That's going to be a good one.
Be a great game.
And then Brighton will either be facing Orem or Springville if they can pull off this win.
And Bubba walks. So a runner on first here, bottom 3. And
Number 24, Riley Brown.
Riley Brown steps up to the dish here.
Riley's 1 for 1 on the day as Seeley throws a ball a little low and to the right.
And as the rain starts to come down here in the southern Salt Lake area, we got some rain here, GT. It's really coming down.
Oh, yeah. Keeps coming and going.
Keeps coming and going, man. All day. We got a space heater in here just in case, it gets cold again for us.
We have to crank that thing back on.
Probably going to have to turn on for the night game. The 7 o'clock game, we will have that thing going.
We will, absolutely.
7 o'clock Mountain Time is going to be our final game here tonight. But timing-wise, we have been moving, man. It has been one game after the next. Game 2 here. And Brighton has not disappointed offensively today, as Brown will walk, and that'll put runners on first and second.
That'll bring up number 13, Brax Biesinger. And Biesinger has had a very solid season for the Bengals.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. You are so close to finishing this inning here, GT. I'm sure Ellis just wants to finish the inning. Get out of this game. But GT, you look up at the mountains here, you say, hey, wow, Utah will be a really special place for Major League Baseball.
Couldn't agree more. Definitely be a great place to play. And like we were talking about earlier in games, 1 and 2 today, Whether it be here at UVU, BYU, U of U, or Smith's Ballpark. Just a great venue for baseball.
Yep.
Mountains in the background, very scenic.
Almost like Chavez Ravine, man. Dodger Stadium is just beautiful place, but Utah, it's got to beat, man. It's going to be tough to beat. This place is a scenic place to watch a baseball game.
It is.
Tell me anywhere in the league. They swing and a miss. And that is the third out of the inning as Biesinger goes down swinging. We'll talk more weather. We'll talk more baseball. We'll talk more Utah. We'll talk more Brighton when we come back after the break. 3 runs in the inning on inside the park home run that we saw from Jack Saba. Very exciting. Stay tuned. Top 4 up after the break. Put my jacket back on. And it's really coming down here in South Salt Lake County. We're in Salt Lake County, aren't we? We're in Utah County.
We are in Utah County currently.
We are in northern Utah County. It's coming down. The rain's coming down. Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson here with you on the broadcast. There's a check swing and a strike.
Had to get the space heater going again.
It's getting a little nippy.
Getting a little chilly
I
again.
got a beautiful walk in there between games, GT. The sun was coming out, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, me too. It was warm, too. Got warm for a sec.
It was warm, yeah.
Just keeps changing on us.
It does. Utah weather tends to do that.
It does. Although it was very consistent this weekend.
Summer is approaching, though, here in Salt Lake. And that one lined foul from Densley.
Case Beams with 43 pitches so far this game. No runs allowed and just 2 hits. Very impressive.
Beams, what a game, what an outing. That pitch is going to be inside. 3-2.
Cody Densley sitting on a full count right now. Looking to get on base, and Beams looking to strike him out.
And he walked him. So Densley on first with a leadoff walk here. And that's our first base runner of the inning for Cyprus.
Number 28, Aiden Italson.
Atelasano up to the plate. But GT, 7 summers you've been here in Utah. Atelasano puts down a bunt. That's a beauty. Throwing a first is not in time from Riley Brown. Nice play to the ball.
Very nice play, but first baseman Miles Layton did not have his foot on the bag.
So now runners on first and second. And Gabe Kendrick steps up to the dish. But 7 summers here in Utah, GT, is it going to be really hot again? You expecting a scorcher this year?
Yeah, July and August are going to be warm. That's for sure. But beyond that, you always just hope for sunny and temperatures anywhere between 70 and 85. For me, that's an ideal day. Just sunny and in the 70s or 80s. But we're going to have some 90 and triple-digit days as well. So it'll get up there, man. It'll get up there.
I wonder if Major League Baseball came to Utah. You got to have a dome, right? You got to expect they would have a retractable roof.
I don't think they would.
With the uncertainty, really?
No, I don't think they would. Season starts in early April, and at that point, yes, you can get some snow, but it's usually over for the most part. You're definitely going to get some rain, but that happens pretty much everywhere except for some areas in the southwest.
Swing and a miss. He goes down swinging. Kendrick walk of shame back to the dugout, and we'll have a fresh count here coming up.
Number 2, Easton Anderson.
But yeah, man, 2 weeks ago it snowed. We got some snow. We got a solid amount of snow.
Yeah, but if Coors Field doesn't have a retractable roof, then I don't think an MLB stadium here in Salt Lake will have one either.
Really?
Just based on climate.
I disagree with you.
Think so?
I think so. You're going retractable. We're talking $1.5 billion. Yeah, why not retractable?
Yeah, I mean it'd be a brand.
Can't hurt to have a retractable.
It would be a brand new stadium in the MLB, so
And here's Anderson up to the plate. 2-0 count early. Yeah, brand new stadium in the league, and why have that issue if you don't need to have that issue, right?
Yeah.
Playoffs here, they get cold. October, you definitely get snow out here.
Yeah.
Get the runoff from the mountains, and I just can't imagine, man. I believe they're underway on construction of that stadium in the Power District of Salt Lake City, or there's a strike right there.
They should be relatively soon. We don't even know if there's going to be an expansion.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be a relocation. Could be
a relocation. Could be an expansion. Yeah. We know that the Oakland A's are going to Vegas. That's almost certainly confirmed. So that'll be exciting.
That will be cool.
Good for Las Vegas.
You're a Vegas guy.
Oh, who isn't?
Yeah.
Big.
A lot of people.
I guess
a lot of people aren't.
I guess so. You are right about that. No, but I love Vegas. I mean, go there from time to time. Love the entertainment, the nightlife.
You're an appreciator of big cities, GT, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah. See, Easton Anderson sitting on a full count here.
And Beam steals the full count. That one hit to right, and an easy play for Ellis. So Bubba Ellis is there to make the play. And the throw off of the glove of Biesinger, but luckily it was tracked down by Saba. So 2 down here.
Great communication there from Bubba Ellis and Easton Fry. Made the play on the ball.
And that brings Ovison up to the dish here. And first pitch to Ovison. That one high and in. A 9-0 lead for Brighton. They've dominated the first 3 innings of this game, 3 runs each. And the highlight was a Jack Saba inside the park homer. And the pitch. Swing and a miss from Ovison. And Beam's trying to get back ahead in this count, as he is just 58 pitches into this game.
Very impressive performance here from Case Beams, the junior.
And he is a strike away, GT, from sitting at 60 and through 4.
Also a 3-sport athlete, Case Beams. Baseball, basketball, and football.
And he gets him swinging. So Ovison goes down swinging, and Beams continues his brilliant performance here in the 4th inning. Bottom 4 coming up next. Can Brighton score one more run and end up mercy ruling Cyprus? I think that's got to be on their mind. Coming up here in the bottom of the inning. Stay tuned. Here we are, second bottom of the 4th inning here from Orem, Utah. That is Garrett Thompson. I'm Mike Goodkind, and the first pitch of the inning is going to be a line to left. And the play is made for the first out of the inning.
Cooper Scott hit that one. Good contact. Got a good hold of it, but Dutch Visser was there to make the catch. Yeah, good eye there from Easton Fry. 1 for 1 on the game so far.
Pitch to Fry. It's hit to third. Tough play on the first in time. And Atelisano doing a really nice job in the field.
2 quick outs here for the Pirates.
Wow.
Showing that they're not going to give up without a fight here.
Cooper Johnson steps up to the dish here. And Brighton, I think they want to get that one final run here, if possible, as that ball's low and away.
Going to be tough for them to do here with 2 outs.
And Cooper Johnson down in the count early 0-2. Sealy the payoff. Swinging a miss, he got him. I believe that was strike 2, and they didn't log it on the scoreboard. So there you go. Now there's strike 2. Sealy the pitch. There you go. Strike 3 called. Got him swinging. And that'll do it. No runs. No runners left on. And no hits in the inning. Stay tuned. We will have the top of the 5th coming up, coming your way right here on KSL next. We're back here on the broadcast. I'm Mike Goodkind. That's Garrett Thompson. Up to the plate is Dutch Visser in the top of the 5th. As Beams is playing a tremendous game here today, GT. Visser shows bunt, and Visser throws it away. Three games so far, GT, not one pitch out.
Yeah.
Right?
So far. Got one more to go after this. Springville versus Orem. Coming up at 7:30, I believe. Or 7. One of those.
It's basically like doing GT and I. They're swinging. He got him swinging. So Visser goes down swinging. It was a check swing. They got him nonetheless, and that'll be the first out of the inning. But GT, I mean, you do 3 games in a row. It's almost like we're doing one mega game.
Does kind of feel like that, yeah.
As Brody Densley steps up to the dish.
Another strikeout for Beams.
Tomorrow will be exciting, though. We got a couple elimination games. So those both will be very competitive. That hits Densley on the helmet, he will take first.
That's what it's there for, Mike.
That's good he's got a helmet on.
Yeah.
You remember back in the Little League days when you had the cage, too?
I do. You remember those days, yeah.
Yeah, those kids were pretty wild, so I think there was a reason for that.
Yeah. A lot of helmets now, especially at the professional level, have a full side protective cover as well.
Yeah. John Carlos Stanton was a catalyst in that.
Yes.
Gavin Neal steps up to the dish here.
Yeah, baseball greats like Lou Gehrig took one too many hits to the head for sure.
Got to be tough.
Yeah, it's just, again, like we talked about earlier, it's a potentially dangerous sport. Wild pitches, ball coming off the bat, going
straight to the pitcher.
Very, very fast, straight to the pitcher. It's, game of quick reflexes for sure.
And that one fouled right side. Yeah, man, I was always terrified to, back at camp we used to play Twilight League, and it was softball league, and the ball would just come flying off the bat directly at the pitcher, and it was scary, man. You could get hit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oof, not fun. Here we go. There's stolen base, yes, as Jensen steals second. And he's up there standing. So no more 6-4-3 double play warning anymore with Jensen on second. See what Neal can do here. The runner in scoring. Can Cyprus get a run on the board here in the top of the 5th?
Jensen kind of daring Beams, leading off second.
And Beams got to be a little tired. 70 pitches in here in the 5th inning. 4 1/3 he's pitched. Done a brilliant job, but he's got to be tired. You got to, I think, after this, right? He's got to be done.
Yeah, we'll see how much longer he stays in this one, and that's going to be an out.
He got him. The throw down the 3rd in time. Wow, what a play! Johnson gets Jensen. Neal goes down swinging, and a brilliant end to this inning. Top of the inning, as no runners left on, 1 hit, and no runs scored. 9-0 lead here for Brighton. Stay tuned. We will have the bottom of the 5th up after this. We are back here on the telecast. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson, as Miles Layton set to lead off the inning here for Brighton. And an 0-1 pitch there.
Miles hitting .375 on the season.
Layton chops one to short, throwing a first in time as Rendon makes the play. If you're scoring, that's going to be a 6-3. And Seeley's still in the game, 46 pitches in. Cody Smith heads up to the dish here with 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. And that one off his hands there.
Ooh.
Looked like it hurt.
Didn't hit him, but it came close. So he probably
Kind
felt
of hurt,
it,
man.
but
You know, cold weather like this.
Yeah. Still got to hit still got to hurt with that vibration. The ball getting so close.
Got it. GT, is it just me or is the field turf?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
But like the dirt looks also turf. Am I wrong?
It does kind of look like turf.
It does. We got to head down there.
I can't remember the last time I saw a turf baseball field.
No, man,
it's pretty rare.
Been a minute, yeah. You know, actually, right before COVID, I set to start a series down in Southern California, and it's like a beat the pro idea. And I think my idea was I was going to get trained. We went to a Pepperdine baseball game, and after the game, I asked the pitchers to train me because I wanted to hit 80 on the gun.
Oh.
And you can see the video online. I put it on YouTube somewhere.
Ooh.
That ball drilled into center field. It's got some distance to it, but it is tracked down by Ovison, and Smith has an F8. GC and I talked about this. They are 1 run away here from this game being over. If Jack Saba can muster up another inside the park home run, the game would be over.
If he can pull off another one, that would be something else.
It's possible, I think, with this kid. And he got hit. He did not like that one. Right in the back, he will head to first. And Bubba Ellis back up to the plate.
Number 4, Bubba Ellis.
This Brighton team, very likable GT, a team that, you know, got great chemistry. You could just kind of feel it.
You really can. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of these guys have been playing with each other for a while. I mean, from, you know, little league to travel ball, then high school baseball. You know, these guys put a lot of time in. We might go to the batting cages for fun once in a while, but these guys are putting in some real work.
They really are. Nasty players. Swing and a miss. Runner will go. Throwing a second in time, and that'll do it. That'll do it, meaning Bubba Ellis will be back up to the plate. to start the bottom of the 6th because he did not complete his at-bat. But for right now, in between innings, we will see at the top of the 6th on the second half of this break. We're back here on the show. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson.
Cameron Rendon up to bat.
Rendon. You call him Rendon. I call it Rendon. I think Anthony Rendon. I call him Rendon. Rendon?
You said Rendon. I said Rendon.
PA said Rendon?
I think he said Rendon.
We'll have to double check on that one.
Well, we will have to double check.
We will do so.
Apologies for mispronouncing any names.
That one swung on and drilled into left field. Easy routine play for Scott, and he makes the play. So one down here, top 6. And here comes Cody Densley up to the plate. Just joining us here, I'm Michael Goodkind. To my right is Garrett Thompson, the big man, 6'8". And producing this game is Mr. Vince Francis. We appreciate him very much as well, putting all this together, our scoreboard, all the great video features you're seeing, everything from our score bugs to our sponsors. And appreciate you as well for watching. And, again, this game very well produced. You know, we get it done here with KSL.
It's like a well-oiled machine, Mike.
It is.
Well-oiled machine.
We come in, we do our gig, you know.
We do. Great organization. Bringing you live high school sports from around the state of Utah. Had a great basketball season. A lot of fun. Now we're here doing baseball.
It was an awesome basketball season. I think we got to talk about that all day. I mean, we had an absolute blast doing basketball games here, and a lot of Copper Hills games we did.
Yeah, a lot of Copper Hills games. And we've seen some familiar faces, some two-sport athletes. We've been talking about them all day.
Yeah.
But, some familiar faces.
2-1 swing and a miss. That'll be another strikeout for Beams.
Beams, that was his 79th pitch. Coming up on 80.
He is nasty.
He is, and he's
like Ace Riser.
He has been showing his durability so far this game. No runs allowed, 3 hits through 5 at the top of the 6th right now.
As we'll catch our pitcher meeting. And Johnson will head back behind the dish, and here comes Atelisano. Top 6 here. And Brighton just a run away from finishing the game in the bottom of the 6th, or it will be over top 7 anyway. That one chopped to third. Routine play, throwing a first in time. And a 5-3 ground out will end the inning. So no runs, no hits. No runners left on. Stay tuned. We will have the bottom of the 6th coming your way after this short break. GT and Mike Goodkind back. Yeah, GT, we need a photo, don't we?
We do.
We're looking for a photo. It'd be nice. I'm having a good time here. Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson here. We had some nice, pretty up and down day weather-wise. That one over the head of the shortstop, Rendon. And Bubba Ellis is on first base with a stand-up single.
Number 24, Riley Brown.
Is this on? And Riley Brown up to the plate.
You guys are so mean.
And that one chopped to second. And a routine play on the first. Runner will move over as Riley Brown with a 4-3.
Number 13, Brax Priesinger.
And Brax Biesinger up to the plate here. 9-0 lead for Brighton. As we got a runner on second. Got to change that, don't I, GT? And first pitch to Biesinger is a ball inside.
Like you said earlier, Mike, the Brighton Bengals are looking to close this one out.
One run will do it, so a base hit here would end the game for Biesinger. 9-0, and again, that is because in high school there is a 10-run mercy rule after 5. And the 1-1, that one a little away, so it's going to be a 2-1. And Neal will deal here. And swing and a miss. Got by him. So a 2-2 to Biesinger here. And if Biesinger can put this ball in play into the outfield, it would probably end the game. And swing and a miss. He got him. Nice pitch by Neal. And 7 pitches in. He gets his first K. So 2 down. Runner on second. And up to the plate is Cooper Scott. He's 1 for 3 today. And let's see if Scott can put a ball in play here. First pitch, that one swung on. And that will drop into right field. Cooper Scott with a base hit. And rounding third headed for home is Ellis. And that will do it, folks. Cooper Scott wins his team the game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And in walk-off fashion, but it wasn't really a walk-off. It was. Congratulations, Cooper Scott. And tomorrow we will see Brighton play the winner of the following game coming up next.
Yep, following game is Orem and Springville. So another highly anticipated matchup, 4 versus 5 seed. Some of these other games have been a little more lopsided in terms of seeding. And like we discussed earlier, the top seeds, no surprises that they're moving on. But the losers are going to the elimination game tomorrow. And we will be with you tomorrow as well.
Yeah, should be exciting stuff. We appreciate you tuning in and watching here. Game number 3 is done. Game number 4 coming up next. And it's been good stuff here from Utah Valley University. Mike Goodkind and Garrett Thompson here on the call. We'll see you for the next one. Orem and
Springville.
And Springville, there we go. Losing track of all the schools today. Orem and Springville coming your way up next. You can catch that stream on KSLSports.com and the live streaming section. Appreciate you tuning in. From Garrett Thompson and our producer, Vince Francis, I'm Mike Goodkind saying be good, be kind. Mike out. See you at 7 p.m.